There we go. Now I've got sound. Hello, everybody. It's been a long week, so I hope you're having a better time of it than I am. Quite the migraine alert. Things did not go to plan in how fast we got to play. I was hoping to stream a lot earlier so we have more time with it, but that is not how this ended up playing out. So unfortunately, it's just mostly gonna be tonight. But we'll get as far as we can in the game and see where we can go from there. But welcome on in. This is loud. Hold on. I've never played this game before, though I was aware of it when it first came out. It's since gotten a DLC and 2 sequels, so we can definitely see about playing all of them if you guys are interested. If you guys are interested in playing, okay, I have to. But yeah, if you guys are interested, they have like several sequels, so we can, and I do have all of them. I got them in a bundle, so we can go through and play all of them if this does well enough. I don't know what online does. I don't know why there's an online mode to a dating sim game, but apparently there is some kind of. We're gonna go with the voice effects.
Let's go.
Why not? We'll go ahead and also the fact that there's multiple players available for this, wild. Anyway, we're going with around. We'll go with the long game. One player. The standard game time, and we'll go with an hour-long session. I'm glad you like the music. You're gonna be hearing a lot of it. Can probably turn the mixer back up now. Turned that down because it was a little bit loud for me. How have I been? Aside from the migraine and being insanely busy, pretty good. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, so we gotta choose a player. So we've got basically Frankie Stein from Monster High. We've got a zombie dude. We've got a very hot black lady, literally, and then we've got Mr. No Face here. I think we're gonna go with the black lady. Yeah, we can go with red. Well, we're just gonna leave these as default.
Here we go!
Feels like I'm playing as Karlak. But how have you guys been? How is your, Robin choosing the hot lady? What a surprise! That should not have been a surprise in the slightest. But how has your guys' week been doing? I haven't seen y'all since, Sunday, since we did Alien Isolation. We were supposed to play more Slay the Princess. Figured it was going to be, another in-theme for Valentine's Day. Forgot what holiday it was, but I was not feeling well, and I haven't really been. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Okay, so we've got this character looks like they would have fit well with Slay the Princess. Spam them with the fire restraint potions. Fire resistant. Damien LeVay, 21. I'm sorry, you're 21 and still in high school? How many times have you flunked out? A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Okay, so love of fire, he's the obvious choice for red, but like we'll see. Scott Howell, of course he's fucking Howell. Is he named after the teen wolf werewolf? Because that dude's name was Scott too. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He's a himbo. Liam Delacourt. Somewhere around 400 years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid what was that he was truly a lovable dork. Okay, so we've got Broody McBroodface.
Yay!
Polly Geist. 22 maybe. Also, how have you been in high school for 400 years? Are we pulling a Cullen? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Like cocaine? I don't think that's wrong.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23. Also, how often did you flunk out of high school to be 23? A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I kind of like the Gorgon. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. So obviously, fire and water don't go well together, but it would be an interesting mix. How do you eat out a ghost? Snake Lady is hot. We got the depressed vampire boy. We got built-in fire resistance, and we have wet dog. the wet dog himbo. How to eat out a ghost? You could find out. This is not a tutorial channel. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Teen Wolf, hot or not, take this quiz to find out. Crazy exes and how to deal when they just won't go. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. That is incredibly accurate. This game is like a couple of years old, and that is still incredibly accurate. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Oh my god. It's like the Sims create a story thing, but actually interesting. This way each of you will start by having stats that will better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Why is there butt money? Smells fresh. Ass money. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you passed? Trivia fact. Presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Oh my god. All of these are snarky. I don't know, this one feels... Oh, so smart, so charming, so creative. So I got a nerd point. Sun. A selfie with the sun. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Now the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. Global warming isn't real. I invented it. And now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. It's time to be a real hero. I'd lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Let's go for the first one. So wealthy, so creative, so fun. What would be your dream first date? An art exhibition, experimental enough to give you a seizure? No thanks. A wild party with, a wild party in international waters? Well, at least if I kill someone, you aren't gonna be able to blame me for it. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon? Crimes. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A sweaty and manly rescue. Crimes. I instantly got a point with the fucking demon.
Let's do this!
Okay, so I'm pretty smart. I'm okay with bold creativity and charm. I'm fairly fun and I have a lot of money. Okay. Oh god. I didn't even see any of the like point heart. Ooh. I didn't even see any of the point hearts for any of these, but we're gonna go to the party. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Oh, we're going to the rave party in the backyard. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. After you're walking along when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet here we are. No, we're in a backyard against a setting of wood. How did they get a car back there? Did they drive through the forest? Did they drive through campus? Vera and Damien hop out. Oh, these two. So we got the savvy business Gorgon, or we got the hothead Grumpy McGrumpus. The work isn't bad, it's just not... Okay, the work isn't bad. It's just not at the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. Is he participating in a drag race? Do we have a drag queen among us? What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really fast? Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. Okay. Wrong kind of drag queen. I was hoping to be able to dress this dude up in like a full drag kit. I think it's the kind of drag racing with cars. That's boring! And that many have won you the crown in the past. And that may have won you the crown in the past. But it won't against Justin Darlington. Damien, he's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. Okay, the Thunderfuck 5000. So he's bringing his stepmother to work with him. He's driving his stepmother. Is that what I'm to understand? The Thunderfuck 5000? Oh, that's what, the Thunderfuck 5000, is that what J.K. Rowling calls her vibrator? Oh, because we know she's not getting laid. And I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anytime, anywhere. Oh, he's got a nasty, like, grin face. I like that. His angy face. That's
fucking metal!
The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car, so yes, he is driving Thunderfuck 5000. So he's driving his sex bot. And or his stepmother's vibrator. Nancy runs on the juice of literal actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that?
So pathetic.
I don't know, maybe running on purple lightning? Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know that she does not have what it takes to win this thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come up with an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Why? I'm just a rando throwing a rager in the backyard. Attitude is everything, but Nancy will never embrace her inner fierceness with all of Vera's criticism. Come on, Damien, let's give this car a makeover. Vera, you're right. Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed her with a faster car. I thought this was a monster dating sim. Why are we breeding cars? Where the fuck did that come from? I'm siding with Vera.
Great.
Perfect. We can get a brand new qualified race car and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful. Nancy is a thing of beauty and grace, Vera, but as long as her genes that live on in whatever machine I drive to victory, that plan is a-okay with me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in this country. Are we just dropping them off at like a Pokemon daycare center kind of thing? So we grab one car off the street, just kidnap it, shove his car in a Pokemon like daycare and let the magic happen. Is that what's happening here? You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along. Yes, we are. Throw it in with a ditto or a rev of room. Oh my god, which mostly consists of making the cars a reservation with an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. Literally breeding cars. Sometime, lady, Nancy gives birth, don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate race car. Look at what we've made, huh, guys? I mean, mostly what Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped get them there.
Oh, not bad.
So you now have a PhD in car breeding. Yeah, honestly, this car is a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may get into high-end race car breeding. People make thousands of breeding horses to race, and horses want to fuck. How hard can that be? By that logic, I could make millions breeding race cars. Why is she so horny about horses and cars? Or is it just money? You totally could. I'd be your first customer. Haha. You already were. I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien has the race in the bag, Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. You gained 2 boldness and 1 money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her. Score. So I'm very rich, and the Gorgon has a thing for me.
Let's do this!
Okay, so now I have to pick where I'm gonna sit. I can sit with Furry A, the Twink Furry, these two, or these two. Because these guys weren't on the like, dating repertoire. These two weren't an option. Why is Tony the Tiger here and not dateable? Why is there a cat boy here? Why is there a femboy cat twink here and not dateable? I guess Nico's here in spirit. We're gonna pick the 2 girls. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!"
What?
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be a big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, drink all of her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoning, terrifying Miranda, and amusing Vera. That is the obvious option there. Take a tiny sip and then play dead. Absolutely terrifying the genocidal princess. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No, stop vomiting. How will you be able to taste her poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, she is poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap space melts off or something. Melts off or something. She's fire. Oh dear, oh my, I'm no good in crisis situation. Curse my unformally pleasant childhood. Oh my god. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Right, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. How about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach is still too weak for ice cream, but you're never sick to spend more quality time with Vera. Oh. Of course, I immediately gravitate towards the mean girl. Okay, why is there a twink in the library?
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Oh my god. Oh, it's a woman, it's a girl. So we have two furries, the Tony the Tiger and, I guess, it's not a femboy, it's a, butch lesbian. You know, there is a lot of crossover there. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay. Okay, so there's some event-specific things. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You need to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Okay, so these 2 are event-specific. I can only get 1. A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedias to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison street cred plus 9,000. Oh, badass tattoo. Just add water. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting, so let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? And it's fucking Bob Ross. Let's see. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift keeps giving, yeah. Oh, it's free. Look at that.
Later, Gator.
Oh, can I only get one thing? Oh. Wow, that randomly... that just destroyed my stats. Money 99, fun 2, -1 charm, -1 creativity, 1 boldness, and smart 4. Oh, okay, but I could only get one thing. I should have probably gotten the event-specific things. Oh, let's go back to the shop.
What's up?
There's a fucking tampon. A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. Oh my god. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. So this is fun. I don't even know what this is for. A bag of regular cocaine! Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. Cocaine, regular flavored. Hypes. What does fucking cocaine? Does that give me fun or like, like boldness? A high school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring PR agent is totally a thing. Oh, there's the badass tattoo. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea. You appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're into that kinky shit. A penguin mask. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Oh my god. Should I get the white bed sheet? Sure.
Later,
The white bed
Gator.
sheet. Oh my god. In fact, it's kind of crazy that you can only get one thing. But I wasted 2 days getting stuff.
Let's do this!
And I guess you can always use lunch to get, use lunchtime to buy stuff from him too. Alright, let's go over here, and I'm not sure whose ending I'm gonna end up getting, but I'm kind of, probably, you know what, I'm just gonna go for Vera. We are going for the hot Gorgon. The hot Disney savvy Gorgon. That's just what we're gonna do. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for
Hey, bro.
Hey, Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious, what's it called? Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch! Yes? So he's an absolute fucking himbo. Okay, we got it. Ah. Apologies, my computer just decided it wanted to dismount its fan array. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the thing I've been drinking. It's scotch. It's mine. He's got one brain cell, and currently it is not here. His pet cat probably has it, because he seems like a cat person. No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scott's? That's just what it's called. Oh. Is it like an enemy? I like an energy drink for Scots. I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, God, what does it take to get... What will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today it's opposite day, so everything that's Scott is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott, the drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day? No, not Scott. Mordred taking the piss. Mordred just took all of the L's from this game. Oh. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day? No. I'm not sorry. Not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time out. If everything that Scott is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? Why the furry Scott? It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend his money on cocaine.
Let's do
So
this!
I'm guessing if I get more cocaine, Let's see. Bathrooms. Let's go to the bathroom. Death overrated. Someone got hangmaned. Call me. I wonder if that number actually does anything. Jekyll and Hyde, and she just scorched a little dude. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you gave 0 shits, but you gained 2 boldness. I still have 2 negative stats. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like you have the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo, while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. So the 2 idiots, I have the ghost costume and immediately scare the shit out of the two idiots. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? Oh, yes. I didn't see the U there, so ghostly. You guys are joking, right? How does she have a... Okay, my character is, like, on fire, right? How does she throw a sheet over her head and not light everything on fire? You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Red wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Red wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so... Despite the many times they suspected he is someone else just wearing a sheet with eye holes cut. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh yes, divulge, divulge. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff. Ultimate ghost prank. Haunt someone into despair. Not so... You spot a victim for your prank, the covered. I lost a fun point. You start running in their direction while screaming your best boo at... Boo? Haunt someone into despair. Why can't I date one of the witch girls? They're pretty cool looking. I like the one in the back. What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nelamina. Rumors say she's pretending to be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough as it's to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. So they've got like a TV show thing going on. They're their own TV show. Stop booing. The school is unbelievable. They go running, looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining. Oh no, what have you done? We made them miserable by forcing our little ghost friend to haunt them with its ghost powers. You do realize she just ran at them while booing, right? The only thing I realize is that too much ghost power in our hands has made us evil. We've got no time to lose. We need to start living lives of good deeds so we can be forgiven for this. Did I startle these two into a moral quandary? You're right, Scott. Maybe in 10 or 20 years we can be redeemed for this moment of weakness. At least you've led Miranda and Scott onto a path of goodness. Nah, this has been a failure for sure. You lose 2 smartness and 1 fun. So now I've lost smart and I'm down to 1 fun. This game is absolutely unhinged. I can see why it got 2 sequels. Okay. We got the library, the auditorium. Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. I absolutely love this outfit. That's hot. Literally. Your performance is intense and inspiring. I have -1 creativity. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain 2 creativity. Okay, so I'm at 1 creativity now. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear.
Ugh.
Oh my god. The stalker is back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do. Am I gonna go kick Odysseus's ass? What was it? Not Odysseus. Fuck. Percy. No, that's Percy Jackson. Perseus! There we go. Am I gonna go kick Perseus's ass? Yep, there we go. It took me a second. I've been watching way too many of the epic, the epic musicals shorts and, short dissections, so Odysseus is the only thing that's in my head right now, but no, Perseus. Am I gonna go kick Perseus's ass? Ugh, it's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Okay. Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster. That'll distract him. He looks great. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? You buy a bunch of wine and hookers and burn them on a gold melter. So we just Salem witch trialed the hookers. Ha, nerd. I mean, would definitely burn the hookers. We burnt the hookers in wine. The clouds glow with an unearthly light. Thunder booms. A bolt of lightning cracks and strikes Mira's stalker. Ow! He screams, "Fuck you, Dad!" It's literally Perseus. I wish you'd never turned into gold dust and pissed on my mom. Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite pleasing.
I wish you'd never turned into gold and pissed on my mom. What a way to phrase that. Holy shit. Hey, that was cool. Thanks. The ancient Greeks sure seem to have some odd ideas about how babies are made. You gain +2 fun and 1 smart. Okay, my fun is back up. And we've got another point in with Vera. I don't know how, but I've managed to
Let's do this!
get in with Vera at pretty much all of them. Okay, so Tony the Tiger is over here. Oh, who's this? This is a cool character. I want to see who this is. You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or
This
what?
isn't possible!
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? Is she like a monster slayer? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy you. I mean, I'm flattered that, actually, I wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, so I need a monster sidekick. You're going to help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're a gun haver? Party smith? Leonardo DiCaprio? Gun haver. A gun haver. Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit, how can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to even have them at school? You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monstrotropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color bullet. You don't have... Well, alright, let's go on an adventure then. More like guns, however, plural. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. Alright then, thank you, and now I'm going to go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's alright. It totally is. God bless Monstrotropolis. You gain +4 boldness. Is the monster slayer a romanceable option?
Let's do
Because
this!
I think she's pretty cool. Okay, and I can go and get more stuff if I wanted to, but we'll go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and the dating gymnastics, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. I think multiple playthroughs unlock more options. That makes sense. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. So by bringing the blanket, I can... by getting the blanket, it triggers multiple events. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when
Greetings, my
suddenly...
loves.
Who the fuck is this Sailor Moon wannabe? Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. 'Tis I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. The bastard! And have you played this before? Do you not like this Sailor Moon wannabe? Oh, not this guy again. Look! Whoa. Gasp! An underworld specter. This again? Oh, what? Again, Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face. So deadpan, no expression at all. That's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. I like this guy. I mean, you won't, okay. That's probably a good assessment. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us. Save us from this interdimensional creep. Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Can I shoot him? I just killed a man in the last day. Boo, throw a rock. Throw a rock at the interdimensional prince. Oh, ouch! Inappropriate. The only violence I tolerate is the violence of love. When a man faces his pure love into his non-mutual forces his pure love into his non-mutual lovers. Okay, so you deserve the rock. That and the violence imposed by my army, usually alongside the former type of violence. I will be back for you, my young lovers. And so he retreats into his dimension. Superb. Metal. That ghost has beat the prince with its ghost powers. She just threw a rock at him. Dude, pay attention. It was clearly a ghost rock. I like his utter deadpan. What's the difference between a rock and a ghost rock? One is a rock and the other is a fucking ghost rock. You do realize you didn't answer the question, right? Ghost rock. Huzzah. Yeah, throwing a rock at your problems like a champ. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. I still have negative charm.
Let's do this!
Okay. Where am I going this time? Apparently the cat lady. How did that even happen again? I bought that ticket. That, like, gift that keeps on giving ticket, and it randomized. It did give me all of the money in the world, though. Oh, hey. So it looks like... Let's go buy something else.
What's up?
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Oh...
No refunds.
I'm gonna buy the corpse.
Let's do this!
Alright. So, I can probably buy something from the cat lesbian again, or I can go back to these two. I kind of want to see what these two have going on. Liam and Polly aren't alone at the table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two have, bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. She's dead and he's a vampire. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food, which will be never. And I have a meeting in the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late! Smug Superiority. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food into Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate. Why can't I just eat it all? With all the artistic subtlety of a performance artist. Miranda Abramovic? With all of the subtlety of performance artist Miranda Abramovic, you pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Good lord, what a taboo. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under a bus is totally how I died. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food quite honestly and forthrightly. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes. The smug vampire hipster and the hot rich gorgon. Okay, I need charm. That day, an epic dodge max takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. No longer in the negatives. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse, as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the foremost hateful people in school. I have a pretty good relationship with these two.
Ugh.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Psh, what a shameful display of distaste. Haha. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around a corpse is for noobs. Oh, a corpse. I love corpses. I'm also super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm in the taste of hierarchy. I'm the taste of hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses: they smell. Lesser known. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi!
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions, the school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe that's because what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have foiled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories: most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. You quickly rip off the logo of another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a Versace! A Versace corpse! Oh, even if it's not the most chic of brands, I must admit I have a soft spot for Versace. Let's check its authenticity. Oh no, you didn't account for that. Oh, leaving a good old drunk Polly here. I always carry an analysis kit to check my drugs. Remember, kids, you always check your drugs. Drugs don't kill you nearly as much as shitty adulteration does. Give it to me. Liam starts using the kit on your corpse. You can feel the tension. It is an authentic Versace. I would need a few more weeks to determine exactly who, but for this corpse is related to the one and only Giovanni Versace. I'm impressed. Maybe a corpse is an acceptable fashion accessory after all.
Rad!
Rad. I love high-end corpses. Super rare. Would you trade me your Versace for 5 common corpses and an uncommon one? On the other hand, killing a Versace is so 90s. But on the other hand, the 90s are coming back. Yes, I also accept this corpse as a tasteful fashion accessory. Still drunk. And so all of them sign the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day. You have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and 1 smarts. Oh, well, my charm is back up. And apparently I am very smart for deceiving them into thinking that a corpse is an acceptable... okay, let's see. Creativity is now the only one I'm really low on. So let's go to the auditorium again. That day, while rehearsing for the class, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point into a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Nice. Now who's here? You find Vera. Okay, so she's always hanging out basically at the amphitheater. You find Vera sulking backstage. She notices you standing there, waiting for an exciting event to happen. Are you in this disaster? I hope they're at least paying you. Not you either? Lord, what a waste of financial opportunity. I have to admit, even I can't decide how to profit on it. The school won't sign off on a VIP lounge, a cash bar, or a toll booth in front of the bathrooms. It's almost as if there isn't an incredibly lucrative industry after all, but that's preposterous. There must be a way. Bets. Very rigged bets. The hero goes down in the second act. Just buy the play out and force them to use product placement. Rigged bets. You think this isn't the first thing I thought of? Damn. This isn't my first numbers racket, darling. I went to Sadik the acting genie right away with an offer he couldn't refuse, but he refused, said his artistic integrity would not allow such a betrayal of the playwright's intention. But the truth is that the director freed Sadik from an ancient lamp, and now Sadik is magically compelled to act in all of his plays. He's not even a student here, and he got the lead role. Can you believe it? That's the real crime. But only because I've been prevented from committing any of my own. How unfair. Vera makes up for... damn. I'd lost my fun and my boldness. How am I supposed to know which is the right scam?
Let's do this!
Oh, here's the witch's coven. We're gonna go with the witches. You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only got 1 wish, not 3, so it's important... No, she's got glasses. So it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope you already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and football table. Hope you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and a foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace.
We must save the world!
But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters, a machine that can successfully reheat French fries. Wish granted, moves the genie, and you find yourself the proud owner of a brand new Fry Lord. French fry reheating super system. Are you kidding me? We didn't brave the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon just so you could have hot fries. But the coven quickly changed their tunes when they taste the hot, fresh fries out of your Fry Lord. They're so crisp. Neither rubbery nor soggy. This is powerful sorcery indeed. We were so focused on defeating the big bag that we forgot about an even greater evil. Suboptimal fry consistency. Thank you for teaching us the error of our ways. You reheat everybody's cafeteria fries for them, and you all have a fry party for your contributions to the fry conservation. You'll gain +4 fun. I'm almost at the ending. I wonder who I'm gonna get.
Let's do this!
I don't know. I've just been randomly going everywhere now. Let's see. I think most of my stats are pretty good. So let's go. Oh, poker! That day you spend some time on the library PCs playing some good online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it's paid off, so fuck it. This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. I already have all the money. After your previous adventures, now corpses are unacceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You've become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your tasks. I totally agree. Miss Red, we have a problem. If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. I mean, I was hoping it would be Vera, but that would be demeaning to her character. Him, on the other hand, I think it fits. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fedora? What should we do, boss? As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journalizing them in a journalism duel to the death. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send their severed heads as a warning. Oh, that one wasn't creative, apparently. Oh, cool, to the death. Yeah, because duels to the death never go out of fashion. Let me choose the best outfit for your duel, boss. You pour all your journalism skills into a killer article. And you can bet it's a killer article because you win the duel against to kill Fedora, which you do with an actual article itself. Have you ever seen a man die of paper cuts? Not a nice thing to see. Hooray for murder, boss. Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. Good news for you. Your article is so good, Vogue decides to publish it instead of Fedora's. Bad news, your article is an even fiercer list of reasons not to wear a corpse as a fashion accessory. Oopsie. And it's so good that soon everyone thinks you're a creep for wearing a corpse yourself, which, to be fair, is not a nonsensical thought. Also, like every other job for young adults, the Vogue gig was so shittily paid that you actually lost 3 money. Good thing I'm fucking rich. Oh. So the correct option was to murder his family and give him their heads. Let's see. Bathroom is boldness? Let's go back to the theater. That day while rehearsing for the last play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and can make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life as the end of the deal. But who cares? They aren't happening in-game anyway. Rehearsals for the play are going as smoothly as they do at any school populated by monsters. As a good castmate, you're more than happy to run lines with Vera, and not just because she looks great in her costume. And for doing that with a moldy grapefruit. And with my mother, no less, you must die. A moldy grapefruit and her mother. I think I know exactly what they were doing. And no, I'm not elaborating. A moldy grapefruit and my mother. And then the director said I could improvise any kind of assassination I want. Now I'm someone with a reputation for knowing a thing or 10 about murder, so I don't want to just go with some run-of-the-mill knife through the eye kind of deal. What kind of unexpected onstage murder would really knock them dead, so to speak? Bore them to death, a complicated killing machine involving jello, pudding, a ceiling fan, and a chrysanthemum. No, that sounds unnecessarily complicated, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I failed to get the creativity point on that, but okay. Together, you and Vera set to work creating the most spectacular murder machine of all time. By the time the orange rind and corkscrews are in place, the thing is really coming together. Time to test this thing out. You pitch the baseball, which Vera hits, knocking over the glass of milk that starts the machine. By the time the box of mice is released, Vera's snakes immediately gobble down all of them, causing them to bloat. Before you can get a good look at her, Vera darts backstage to avoid being caught with fat air. But from beyond the wings, you can distinctly hear her crying out and wondering why she would listen to someone with that haircut anyway. Should have thought twice before putting mice in a Gorgon's machine. You lose 2 smarts in 1 charge. Bore them to death was the right answer there. That is wild. Anyway, let's go with Vera. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms? Meth! It's what's for lunch. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
That has been quite pleasing.
What a delicious idea.
Hey!
But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. We'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo!
Well, any of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away. Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. Everybody is losing weight.
Let's do this!
I don't know if me absolutely blitzing through this game is the correct option, but we're going for Vera again, I guess. You act so hard, some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems roses equal to creativity points. Nice, your game plus 2 creativity. You could start doing something productive, or you could put on your blanket and get some good old ghosting shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might actually finally see through your ghost deception, apart from boring. Wait. What's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, somebody else notices. This is clearly just Red wearing a I can't believe it because it's just so cool to be, just too cool to be true. So she's also an idiot. Come on, it's not cool nor true. Shush, Liam. I can't hear a cool no goose friend over all of your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip. Our ghostsip, as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another lie. Bigger lie. Okay. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party. I only tell you how died on the third date. Boo, god of partying. Whoa, that's just stupid. You mean stupidly awesome? No, just plain stupid. Also, which god of party? Dionysus? Ninkazi, the deer person? Who cares, you party pooper? I'm just saying her story has more holes in it than the actual holes cut out of the blanket she is clearly wearing. Shut up, Liam. Maybe we should also sacrifice you to the god of party. You don't like such bad vibes, and because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you. Ghost dance! I swear I'm gonna follow you around until you take off that sheet. Not a chance, but for now, ghost dance. You also get +2 creativity and 1 fun. Now Monster Prom starts. Well, the only one I've, like, built a positive relation from is Vera, so why not?
Let's do this!
We'll ask Vera, why are you wearing a blanket? I feel as if this is tied to another stupid adventure of yours that I missed for some reason. Call me crazy, but I don't feel like dating someone who thinks a blanket with 2 holes is a proper fashion choice. Bye. I got dumped.
Pathetic.
Prom night sucks. Why did you decide to ask anyone what to prom while wearing a blanket? I don't know. I just had it. You pretend to be a ghost, yet you're the one haunted by the ghosts of your failures. Oh, I didn't get any secret endings. Oh my god. There's 34 endings, 422 events, and 1,500 and 1,514 outcomes. Best at high-fiving, best at being disappointed. Welcome to Monster Prom. Oh, he's a coach. Oh, she's cool. She is really cool, and she's a water monster type. So I'm guessing you can talk to her if you talk to her more, or maybe this is like her alt form. Not a water monster, a tentacle monster, eldritch monster. Nice. We didn't see anything from this dude. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we are and what we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. I want to know where the Eldritch Lady comes from. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died in the most badass way during the race. At the funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd. He winked at you. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed longer than life, and it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended there, but there was plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Okay, so that's basically... Okay. Now that we've done a bullshit run, and it's been like an hour, and I'm still feeling fine, so we can go... Oh my god, there's Kappa? Oh, there's a big, like, ice lady and a computer man. Okay. We'll go classic 60 minutes and skip. We're gonna keep staying with red.
Light it up!
There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and an actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. We're going with that. Oh. This game is way more complex than I thought, so we'll go ahead and do another run through. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's best at giving money to you. People in possessions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. Give me money. If you were in an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Double creme... creme de la Guerre and Mary... No, I don't even know what that is. Success, tequila and Coke, rainbows and gummy bears, spicy chocolate, no chocolate on fire. Success. Okay.
Let's do this!
Now, should we pipeline for Vera? Throwing an awesome party. I want to know where the Eldritch girl comes from. After you're done walking. Yep. Okay. We're probably gonna do this the exact same as last time.
Fucking
So
metal!
pathetic.
Nancy is amazing, but crossbreed her.
Great. Oh,
Rad!
not bad.
Yeah, and we're just gonna speed right through that because we've done it before.
Let's do this!
Okay, and then let's go for the cat queen.
What's up?
Cat lady. And we're gonna get the
Catch you
gift
later.
that keeps on giving again. See what it does. Okay. That completely reshuffled my stats, but it gave me $46. So we'll work with that.
Let's do this!
Cool. Okay. Auditorium to get some creativity back, and hopefully, you know, get Vera. Oddly enough, notice Damien and Vera have some kind of business meeting. At least they're both sitting holding up manila folders. You move closer to see
Hey
what's
there.
up. Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William the incubus is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm. True, true. I love his outfit. That is an awesome, sick fucking, like, Aries, I'm guessing, like, inspired outfit. That is sick. True, true. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I've prepared an action plan for a potential merger. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like Diversion Coefficient and Maximizing Humiliation Dividend. I brought a folder too. Damien opens his folder. There is a piece of paper in it that says punching on it. I adore your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both of our strengths. Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side it says punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and mediate, so tell them your idea. Use this convenient list I brought that shows all his greatest fears in order of severity. While he's sleeping, replace his organs with live possums. Not so fun. I may have misheard you, but I'm pretty sure that plan doesn't involve any punching. It's also staggeringly inelegant. Non-consensual surgery. Possums, you couldn't have thought a little harder about this? The old possum's organ trick. I mean, Invader Zim did it. Yeah, possums don't grow on fucking
You're
trees.
a failure.
And even if they did, do we really want to doom a score of possums to a slow death inside William? I guess not. You know what, though? We could switch all of William's organs with this idiot's organs. You turn and flee and save your precious organs. Well, there goes the creativity I just earned. And here I thought
Let's do
possums was the creative option. Let's go to the library. Gambling seems like a stupid, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. I get some money. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. How is it that I managed to pick the one with the exact 2 as last time? The locker has a sign on it that says nothing to see here and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you adorable, fluffy little fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker, you hear, my parents will pay anything before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right, adorable, quiet fluffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. It shouldn't be a shame if your new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly, the sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making the joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time to drown out their noises. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first. What's the right answer here? Because none of my answers seem to be correct. I feel like probably the tracking would be the smart one. Let's go with that.
Not
Now there's
bad.
a scheme I can get behind, in front of, and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has his freedom, he'll stop struggling. So
Rad!
yeah, all good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep close tabs and make sure he doesn't get hit by a car or impregnate the neighborhood pets. And we can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped. It'll be the smoothest sailing right up until our pet is housebroken, or at least some kind of broken.
That has been
I love so much
quite
confidence in this
pleasing.
plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings. The suffering of the laborers makes them so much sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You get 2 pulledness and 1 fun. Oh, so I'm guessing each day has a
Let's
different
do
like
this!
rotation of people. And we're going to these 2 again. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable fried meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me to bring all of my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors. Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as the symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Red will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already, so rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. No, we're going we're going with pleasing the hot gorgon. Quite right. Someone turn off the heat, get a frost wizard in here, fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not going to eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm going to go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. Okay.
Let's do this!
Now, where should we go to library and get
Hey,
something?
stranger.
You miss me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have money. If not, you go. Okay, so we're not gonna grab the corpse this time. I have no idea what this is, but I'm
No
gonna buy
refunds.
it. I lost all my smartness. I lost all my smartness and got, like, everything else.
Let's do this!
Okay. Now, next day. We probably want smartness back. Oh, sometimes after all the monster nonsense, yeah. Gain some smarts. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang
Hey
out.
there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a concierge. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. It's called murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing, literally. Tailor a highly contagious virus to make people murder. I don't know what the right answer for this one is. I'm too stupid. I have -8 smarts. Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. I don't know, that feels not so creative. Did you just say free? Yeah, that's what I thought. You tried to explain that you said free range, not free. You said it again twice. Don't you think I'm allergic to free? If it's free, how will I make money? Oh god, I think I'm going to anaphylactic shock. Somebody inject me with a syringe full of liquid gold. You hurry to obey, but are beaten to the punch by Trevor, the cock-blocking puma. Bummer. Vera never gives you the antidote that poison you drink, so you lose 2 charm and 1 fun. Yeah, free would probably do it for her.
Let's do this!
And by do it, I mean destroy her psychologically. Is this the puma? Is this the I want to destroy him. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me, the riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything sort of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communication might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours. Fuck it, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual you give me a pile of money and go away? Oh, you mean the ritual of poor fiscal decision making? I didn't know you were so well versed in the ways of people, of course. I'd be glad to demonstrate. The prince dresses up in a golden onesie and hires a chorus of monks to chant, "Why are you doing this?" Well, hands you a huge stack of cash. The exchange rate of interdimensional dollars to actual money isn't great. Maybe because he keeps doing this, but you still gain more money. So I just robbed the interdimensional prince. Let's go to the bathrooms. I give 0 shits and get some boldness back. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever. You might as well find out. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put in on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Literally just search the internet, like that's literally where it's... where it's for. Why don't you check the coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. So this is what the tampon is for. Not so charming. Of course, I know those basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I am never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills that you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once. So if I get the tampon, I can give it to her. Under no circumstances will be revealing any magical secrets to help a pretty little brat become prom queen. I genuinely cannot think of a more frivolous use of blood magic than this egotistical little side quest. Every time I think of the students of this school could not be any more ludicrous. Yeah, well, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You're the one who called us here. Yeah, and a lot of help you've been. Now get out of my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone. Vera turns to your sorry ass. Hi, that includes you. Unless I find the ingredients myself. Thanks for nothing. Yeah. So that's what the tampon is for, apparently.
Let's do this!
So let's go and buy the tampon for her.
Hey, stranger.
I don't know if she'll still
See you
use
later.
You perv. You bought it. I just popped an achievement that says you perv.
Let's do this!
I don't even know if that'll still... Ooh, hey. The Slayer is here, but we'll go to them. Bear's about to lift a glass of scotch.
What?
We'll go ahead... pretend to be concerned and skip over all of this. We old possum organs. I mean, Invader Zim did do that, so like... I don't need any more creative beam. I would like some sparks, though. Sulking backstage. Not you either. They're not paying. I have to admit, I can't decide how to profit from this. This is the one I failed. You show Vera a sick business on slideshow about potential brand synergies and onboarding metrics. Props, you say. That sounds like a marketing opportunity if I've ever heard one. We can get the broadswords from Royal Vanderbilt tri-agents, dressing Ramirez from Nosferatu Cosmetics, and the Grand Banquet from Scott's Sandwich Stand. And for the costumes, I believe Polly once crocheted a pile of clothes while on spectral meth. You picture Hell's Knight in crochet armor, wielding tridents with makeup done in front of his mirrors that don't work, eating hot dog sandwiches. Yep, this will go. You get plus 2 million more fun.
Let's do this!
This game is wild. Okay, I kind of need the smarts. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. Treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a way. Look at you, excelling at a cliched movie tropes. Valuable life insight that help you face difficulties while being young. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god. The stalker's back. You follow her. Okay. Yeah, sacrifice. Bribe Zeus, king of gods.
That has been quite pleasing.
We bribe Zeus. And he electrocutes fucking Perseus. Alright. Let's go to you again. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? I'll take that as a yes. Those rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests, so it's for red weddings. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkins fold. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under the circumstances, would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right you see and notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Well, that's not very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. I have a feeling that penguin mask is going to come back to bite me in the ass. But I did get the tampon after the event passed. Let's see. We should probably do another smarts or maybe charm.
What's up?
Oh shit, I forgot he was here. Or she was here. I don't know what they are.
Later, Gator.
Get a bunch of cocaine. As you can see, I have absolutely no strategy while playing this. We're just kind of going through it. But we're going to go back and do this. That is one spidery leg. Leading to spectacular comeback. Your natural born leader, that's pretty much... Your performance in the game earns you a position as first pick on Vera's team for next game. Sweet. When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next
Hey
fighter.
there.
As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance at a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf. I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths. That's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree. Picking teams is your jam. You whisper in Vera's ear, pick all of the worst players. If we win, you're a god for leading losers to victory. If we lose, it's all their fault. Don't pick any of those chumps. I'll just hire us a team of homicidal dodgeball supermen who used to be mercenaries. Which is the correct answer here? I feel like scapegoating them would I don't know, maybe the pick the worst players. If we win, you're a god for leading losers to victory. I have no idea. Right? I feel like there is no like, in most games, you have a very obvious answer. Like, you have a very obvious which one is going to be beneficial and which one is not. This one, it's completely random all the way around. So we're going for the losers. Not so smart. Yeah, I'm not smart. I have -16. So your strategy for picking the best players is to pick the worst players. I know what this is. This is industrial espionage. Just paying you to undermine my business school application. Is it Balthazar, the investment orc? I bet it's him. Your silence speaks volumes in itself, but I'll find out the truth soon enough. I have ways of making you talk. Someone throws a black bag over your head and you wake up in a river a week later with no memory of where you've been. It probably wasn't a party. You lose She's very honest. I have been playing this with the absolute worst intelligence stats.
Let's do this!
You take your seat beside arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. That is correct. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I am devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there, and if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict some even more effective and specific pain. But I bet there's a way to make money off of this too. Hang on. Somehow I ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help him out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is to teach them the concept of death. If they really fear their fate, let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Souls as a side dish. Perfect. I knew there was a way to monetize it. And it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is with Vera and animals? But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths. Oh yeah, it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. And thanks, Red, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalties, though. That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Road Soul with the sprinkles on top. Yum? Maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten a soul before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval. I think I have successfully pipelined the hot Gorgon lady.
Let's do this!
I have absolutely horrid stats. So let's go Char. You can't take any move anymore, so you valiantly struggle to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement with an unexpected twist. You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and 2 charm. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens for some reason. It's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck. Finally, if you'd taken any longer to come over here, I would have had to have my minions drag you over here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I used to fill the slot somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends. Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today. Did Vera just ask you on a date? She did. This is like Christmas, whenever in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you'd best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks, the head of her greatest enemy. I feel like she always knows how fabulous she is, but she might appreciate the head of her greatest enemy. I genuinely cannot predict where this game is going, so I guess we're gonna go greatest enemy. You track down Vera's arch nemesis, Grabo Grimpley, werewolf philanthropist. You're not sure how to decapitate a werewolf though, so you figure you'll just bring his head attached to his body. Gorbo's happy to tag along. Oh, I made the wrong choice because I bring her worst enemy to our date. He's a pretty friendly guy, and if he does talk a little bit too much. Why is he here? Are you two friends? Wait, are you only trying to win my affection as part of an elaborate scheme to get me in the same room with Gorbo? For last time, you mangy do-gooder, I will not donate to your stupid charity to end stupid polio in stupid sublimia. Vera tries to have Gorbro ejected from the restaurant, but he's too rich. You spend the next 3 hours listening to him talk about his charity. By the end of hour 2, you're ready to chop your own head off if Vera doesn't beat you to it. You lose. Yeah, I fucked that up.
Hi.
And we'll see.
Let's do this!
I'm gonna get dumped again, aren't I? You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to prom with you? Sorry, I'm focused on my career, and not dating losers like you. I got dumped again. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around in the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a bell. A classic. Most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people. Owns the most snakes. I still got 0 endings. Can you load a checkpoint? No, skip. We're gonna skip all of this. Yeah, skip. Unlocked. You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Unlocked. You have unlocked 8 new images in the library. Can you pick from a... Okay, so I've got no endings. I've gotten some Polaroids. There's more art. There's fan art. Monster sonas. This is probably the sonas of all of the people who worked on the game. But yeah, I got dumped twice, which is apt for you know, being alone on Valentine's Day. Would you guys want to see more of this? Would you want me to try actually getting a good ending and playing things even remotely smartly? Second term, I don't think I've even finished the first one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're gonna end tonight. It's just like the short 2 hours giving it a try. Let me know if you guys want to see more. See me actually try to get the Gorgon to date me. But yeah. That was Monster Prom. It was not a very good playthrough of Monster Prom because I am absolute shit at this, and there is literally maybe pick the loser. It was interesting. Definitely, completely unpredictable. I don't think anything really like tracks. I don't think there's a way for you to actually predict any of the endings because they're all completely wild. It does have a good sense of humor, though. Yeah, you are correct there. Wild, wild game. But yeah, that was Monster Prom. I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you guys weren't alone on Valentine's Day, because that would be sad. But if you were, then like, hurrah, we got to get dumped together. But yeah, so we're gonna be going back to Alien Isolation this Sunday. After that, it's just gonna run between probably Slay the Princess, Helldivers, and you know what? Maybe more Monster Prom. Maybe we'll do a run of Monster Prom again if we're interested in revisiting the game. But yeah, we'll be doing Alien Isolation as usual at our usual time. Hopefully I am not sick again. And I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day, had a wonderful week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you Sunday. You guys have a wonderful night.